back in, guys. It's Longalini. I'm rhythmicwind.
And I'm Rxocky.
We're watching literally the most revolutionary movie of all time. The first film to be filmed 100% in IMAX. So,
It's the Odyssey.
no, I think we know what film it is.
Wait, the Odyssey, that's you?
Oh no, you can't say that. That's like spoilers. This movie, I was not laughing. I actually was named after this film.
We've never seen a film in IMAX ever. But other films, they're not even 100% in IMAX, so like it doesn't really matter. But this film, everyone's saying, watch it in IMAX.
Yeah, I mean, you know what people are saying with this film? They're like, bro, you're not even watching the film if you're not watching IMAX. Like, that's so overactive because obviously Nolan has made it knowing that 99% are going to be watching it in the cinema. But we are watching what's called IMAX. So people in the comments are going to be like, they're watching IMAX. No, we're not watching IMAX for all you nerds, bro.
Only like 40 something in the whole world that's like authentic
Yeah,
IMAX
exactly,
or something.
exactly.
Wait, watch it. Wait, what's the... Oh, I don't get the... Is it like much of a difference or what? Like,
There is, like, the original has more screen. Like, the 70mm, it's, like, played off film as, like, digital.
Oh,
as
that's
what
the
they call
most-
digital IMAX. It has a little less screen, and the sound system is not as good, like, in terms of omnidirectional. But it's still better than, like, CinemaScope, isn't it?
yeah,
Like,
because that's gonna
can't-
like cut it like completely.
Yeah. So we don't have an IMAX in our city, otherwise we probably would have. But then, you know when the IMAX sold out? They've been sold out for a year before the film.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not joking. They've been sold out
Well,
for
they like London or something.
Yeah. If you're doing like you didn't even watch the film because you didn't watch it with 23% extra aspect ratio, and you know how tall the real IMAX is. Like it's so tall that it like fully fills your peripheral vision. Like it's an experience, and I think we're both probably gonna say now Nolan's next film. I think we want to watch like in IMAX.
The authentic, like.
Because then if YouTube is actually like somewhat taken off by then, it's actually worth it. Like a full first time.
We got 3 years because that's Nolan's thing, you know. Every 3 years.
Exactly.
It's been 3 years since Oppenheimer. 3 years
I watched
before Tenet.
Oppenheimer in regular cinema. It's the first Nolan movie I watched in cinema, and then I watched this in IMAX, and then like we're like stages in it. This stage is level to this. You can't just run to the final boss so quickly, bro. This film is 3 hours, bro. What do you think about 3 hours?
I think it's doable.
You know what he said? He said he cut a lot of stuff out because the screenings can only run, like the film projectors for IMAX can only run for 3 hours. So it should have been probably like 4, bro.
Oh no.
I mean, he could do an extended at some point, surely, like a digital extended.
But Nolan generally, he's done it all. Like
He's
at
the goal, like
he's at
low
this-
key, like almost if not the goal. Like it's a debatable thing, but he's definitely in the conversation now.
Like he's at the point now. Like if you saw like obviously you see the cast of this film, it's like, you know, when people do fan casts and it's like the most like they pick the most popular actors.
Yeah.
Nolan just has the ability to do.
I know. Like people, and the worst thing is people didn't believe in it, and I was saying it like we've already seen it, but like he's Nolan, like okay, like he picked certain casting, and people complain about everything. We've spoke about this in our Supergirl video, which defo came out.
It's coming out after this. Which
Yeah, it'll come out after this, but like, you'll see if we have a critically acclaimed film opinion, because guess what? We both enjoyed Supergirl, bro. So like, I mean, that's gonna make people click off the video, but we're probably gonna like this. We're just more open-minded to things. I think we have reasons to like things, and we don't just follow what people say online. I mean, the casting was never an issue. I barely knew who was in it. I knew Zendaya was in it because she's in everything this year. I knew Robert Pattinson.
in it. Yeah. This is like a film makes most sense for me to do because we've both been following Nolan since like forever. Like we watched. I don't know if you've seen every film, but I've seen.
No, I haven't.
I've done the ranking of him. And
He done it, so
like,
that's a plug for his YouTube channel. Bro. He done
I've done the ranking for it.
everything.
Obviously, it's outdated now.
People didn't care as much about directors
Yeah, they just
before
need, like, the film
2020. Yeah,
names,
like,
right, yeah.
You know, like Christian Bale was the one. Christian Bale and Heath Ledger are the ones who saw Batman. Like now in retrospect, everyone's like Christopher Nolan greatness, but like he did sell Batman. And back then, no one knew it was Christopher Nolan. Even though Nolan, if you were into films, you knew Nolan was
Yeah,
the
it was
household name.
Nolan then that
But like,
long, yeah.
I think it was Tenet and then Oppenheimer specifically is what blew his name to the absolute waters. Now, whatever Nolan releases will blow anything like forever. So I mean, he's a household name. And when I was doing film, it was like you have a certain like director usually picks the same actors. Like a lot of British directors do this. Funnily enough, because Christopher Nolan's
Nolan
British,
is British,
for some reason, a lot of like British directors they always pick like a lot of the same actors, and they have like a really good relationship. That's what makes it thing. You know, I mean, people talk about like Elliot Page is playing this, but like people are always quick to jump the gun when they haven't seen it. Like you can never give an opinion when you haven't seen it.
I've seen so
Talk about
many
the colours as well. I don't know if you've heard people talk about that because that's when the original trailer came out. People were like the colours, blah blah blah. They've like compared to Troy, it's so washed out. Like you haven't seen the film, bro. You've seen the trailer, which we haven't watched, so I guess we don't get caught by that. But like, just shush, bro. And now look, comes out to like a 97%, which none of this affects our opinion, by the way. We're just gonna watch it and give it for what it is, like fully break it down. So yeah.
If it's anything like Oppenheimer or what he's done before, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I mean,
you didn't like Oppenheimer that much, did you? Like compared to like
it wasn't
10, like what people gave it, like a 10. Like I think I gave it a 10.
I wouldn't say it's a 10. I wouldn't say it's like his best, but
But like Oppenheimer, but Nolan's never made a bad film.
yeah,
like,
exactly. I think
he's never even made a mid film.
like his very first film was like an hour long, like proper like indie, like, and that was a good film.
His lowest rated film is your favorite director's highest rated film.
Yeah.
So like we're not begs off Nolan. We just like films for what they are, but we do respect Nolan for what like he done in film, and also he's shown us a track record, but he can have a stinker. But I don't think this will be it.
Yeah.
He puts his work, he puts his time into it. He really knows. So yeah, we'll do a spoiler-free segment. It should all be timestamps down below, and then we'll do a proper in-depth segment of our discussion and our reaction straight out the cinema. So, about to go watch it first time in IMAX. I swear I had a tummy rumbling today in the morning. You know, it's like the most exciting. I feel like I'm going on a school trip, man. This is like a crazy experience. We're part of history. This is like the most revolutionary moment in cinema. If you're into film, this is the time, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah. Enough yap. Final words before we go. High expectations all around in it.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire, bro.
Yeah. All right, see you then. Oh my god. what are you saying, bro? Still in the cinema?
That's probably one of the best films ever, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. That's the thing with the Nolan films, isn't it?
You let it marinate.
You let it marinate.
I'm letting it marinate, bro. Spoiler-free review is beginning. You might have saw some of our instant reactions still in the cinema.
Because we left that cinema like, that was probably one of the best films we've ever seen.
Like just dumbfounded. Like you probably saw our instant reaction. We wanted to get that instant reaction in to show you like how we felt at the time, because we do take like a couple hours between actually recording it. But like all I could say, ask him was, oh my god. We both just sat there.
Yeah.
We both just sat there for
awestruck.
like, yeah, just instantly like, I mean, you obviously know where the review's going. This is going to be extremely hard to beat by anything ever. That's how that's how good this film was.
What I'm so tired of is this discourse about Nolan. He makes movies for people who want to feel smart or whatever.
Is that like a thing? Is that what people say?
Like the people who are like contrarians.
I had really high hopes that this was going to change cinema, but I thought, you know, when you have high hopes, you're going to be let down, and I wasn't, and that's what like it's insane. How can you have that high hopes and not gonna? He's tough on movies, and he's like absolutely awe-stricken with the film.
That is like easily top 3 Nolan for me. Like
top 3 Nolan is top 3 ever though, and like that's how it is. Like it really is. Like you have your favorites. Like I like Good Will Hunting, and you probably have your favorites as well. Films that just hit you, but this is like just so solid. And it had those as well, like those emotional moments, man.
I think people are just coping by saying if they don't like Nolan. The non-spoiler bit is watch the movie.
All we can say for non-spoiler, because we just want to get into talking about it because we're so excited. It's solid all around. There's not a single weak point in the movie. Like simply, I don't even want to go into it too much, but everything is on one. We're talking about the action scenes,
music, and like the colors, everything.
Every single, like if you made a film, if you had an ideal film and you want to make a film, you watch Nolan's Odyssey. That's it.
And IMAX just exemplified like all of it.
I wouldn't be like those people who say, if you didn't watch it in IMAX, did you really watch the film? But it definitely, like, it was an experience that I'm really happy I had in my life. It's up there with probably Oppenheimer, but I think it's above Oppenheimer. I don't know, man. It was above Oppenheimer.
I think the film generally is above Oppenheimer as well. But he's just topping himself every single year, it seems. It's like...
And then he had Tenet, and people didn't like that though. So like, I guess he had a...
But then he also had... You've seen Dunkirk?
I don't like Dunkirk though, but like I haven't seen it, so I guess I need to...
There's some scenes that remind me of Dunkirk in that
I know, it was like the ship ones, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
I thought in my head, Dunkirk fans are like...
That
I'm not
film
properly.
that just in the general discussion, no one even talks about that.
I know, it's like forgotten that Nolan did it, that's why. Like most people
it's just
don't
like
know.
Harry Styles in it. And like, that was,
actually?
That was like the thing. He had no real like big actor in it. We recommend it. Like
Any
no
day of the
brainer.
week.
We fucking recommend
Any
that
day of the week. Like, it's not even like... It's not a recommend thing. I think you need to watch
Yeah,
the Odyssey.
it's a must watch.
Like, it's a film that if you haven't seen the Odyssey, but you love films, you're just cooked. Because like, what are you doing?
But you don't even have to... It's like one of those films like, you don't even need to know what it's about. You just need to watch it.
It's
like,
just so solid. Like,
Yeah.
everything from the start, from, as I say, bell to whistle. I will say one thing about it before we get into the spoils. It's somewhat of a slow burn though. It doesn't start crazy.
But I think you kind of need that.
I know, because the film's long, and that's why it works. It wouldn't work if the film was like 2 hours. You'd be like, all right, things got rushed. But it's not rushed because the film's 2 hours. In fact, I was kind of sad. I wanted it to be 4 hours, you know. I really liked the film. I never wanted it to end. I wish he does and extend it at some point, because I really didn't want the film to end. But it had to end because it was perfect. It was perfect.
It's just an experience that you need to have. Like, And if you can do it in IMAX, you should do it in IMAX.
Like, we're not just like following the grain, because I mean, on our channel, we don't seem to do that. We liked Supergirl, bro.
It's not like we like
It isn't
everything.
people, yeah, exactly. We have our own opinions on
Marty
things.
Supreme, we weren't like huge fans of. And that was a film generally considered.
Generally,
like,
as a normal human, you're going to like things that people dislike, and you're going to dislike things that people like, and vice versa. You're going to agree with some things, and you're going to just life, and everyone has their preferences. But in terms of, I don't know much people who wouldn't like this film. There's a reason it opened to 97. It isn't just like recency bias, and if it drops, because things always do, it's people nitpicking for a chance to like make something weaker. This is like, if cinema, you know the word cinema, like that's become a thing. This is cinema.
This is cinema, yeah.
And it's IMAX. Oh, it's just beautiful, man.
Nolan does it again, and I don't know how the hell he's gonna top it with the next one.
It's not about topping it though. Like, you can't top a 10.
You can't.
10 is just a 10.
It's just like trying to get to that level again, which you probably will.
Let's go into the depth stuff about the film now, and generally like Nolan and etc. We're about film. I think that Nolan doesn't need to top it, but he won't be someone who sticks around for longer than he won't fall off.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like The Flash started super strong. It was always not a 10 out of 10 show. I mean, it's probably my favorite show of all time, but you're never going to hear me say it's a 10, because that would just be a straight line.
Yeah, because it's different between like what's the best and what's favorite.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah, it's my favorite because I enjoyed it and I grew up on it, but like it was never a 10, but it goes from like its regular rating, which is still extremely high. You can see this on the reviews as well, but like everyone agrees that they stopped watching it between season 4 and season 6. Season 4 is still tough. I mean, it's good. Season 5 is decent, and season 6 is terrible. Like, from what I remember, I will have to go rewatch it again. But Nolan won't be those guys who stick around. I don't think so. He won't wait till he falls off and then wait for people to send him, you know, Nolan, you lost the touch, and then go back. When he dials back, he'll end on a 10, and then that's it. And then everyone will be sad that he's never going to make a film again.
Yeah, it's like his like swan song, what people say in it.
Yeah, I never heard that term though.
Never heard that.
No.
It's like your big, like you got a big show.
I don't want to make it too much about Nolan, because I do think the biggest problem with films right now is worshipping directors and worshipping actors. Because a film can be great, but you know, if you just showed it to someone who didn't know these actors and didn't know these directors, it's still a 10 out of 10 film. And that's what I want to strike home. This isn't about Nolan, even though we give credit to Nolan. I don't want to be a thing of like, of course he does have a lot, like he has the highest, probably in terms of depth and breadth, in terms of films, he does it all. He does it all, and he can go in depth with it, and he's just changing film forever. But I don't want to make it about that as much as I want to say that the film is like solid. We can go into the Nolan stuff, but I want to start by saying, from just a pure film point of view, you throw all that out and don't like fall into the thing of this director and this actor, and you like something just because it's a director. Like, they're all talking about like let's not go back to the Supergirl thing, but like Matt Reeves is known for like loads of BS and blah blah. Like put that aside, just film. Like, let's judge for a film. Let's go back to how we started.
It is.
But we can also talk about how Nolan is literally like a mastermind.
If this has 0 fans, no, if this has 100 fans, I don't know. What is it?
There's like a
sequence of things.
Obviously, we're Beavis and Butthead, and we don't even know the term, bro. There's 100 fans, I'm one of them, and if there's 0 fans, I'm dead. Is that what
Something like that.
It doesn't have that ring though. Like I've said it.
We missed the wording. We missed like integral wording of it.
Because I wasn't interested in the Odyssey's premise. What about you?
I don't know. Like, it's an old literature. Like, he probably done it because of that appeal. Like it's like a novelty thing. Like, it's an old book.
It's like a mythic. It's like a mythic story that people don't touch because it's so hard to write it. Like, who writes about anything in Greeks? Because it's so hard to write it right. Because number one, it's fictional anyways. So it's hard to write a fiction story that's so old that it may feel dated.
The source material is not even in English as well.
I know.
So there's also that hurdle that you have to.
Funnily enough, like we made a joke about it earlier, like I obviously get named after the Odyssey, my old name being the Odyssey. I read a bit of Homer's The Odyssey back in the days, but I did not understand. I don't even fully remember. It was probably like almost a decade ago at this point. I did not understand what was going on. And I obviously understood everything that was going on in the film. So like, I just love films. Like, films are the perfect way to like represent media. You know, Inception. I went in Inception knowing that it's about dreams and some sort of sci-fi. And when I watch Interstellar, I know I'm going to enjoy Interstellar because I love, like, we both love Star Wars. We love, like, space, crazy sci-fi, crazy, like, complex plots. And this didn't need to be crazy complex for it to be an absolute breathtaking 10 out of 10. Do you understand? If you put Inception in this, I'm going to have to give it time to marinate. But when I ended Inception, I ended this film, I had the same feeling. Just, oh my God, I'm stuck in the film still. Like, especially because we watched it in IMAX. The immersion was crazy. Like, I don't know if I've ever got that immersed into a film ever, apart from like Inception, I say. And if I compared them, maybe I'd put Inception as better purely for the fact that I like the premise more. But in terms of film form, this does something better than Inception. Like, you're just comparing 10s and 10s, like what we're doing. But, you know, superheroes, superhero fanatic.
He's into the comics and stuff.
Yeah,
he's
like
fully into
anything
everything.
superhero, he'll automatically, even if it's not a superhero even if it's not good, because it's superhero, he has like a bias.
Yeah.
We didn't have a bias for the Odyssey, even though maybe I might slide, but weren't interested in the premise so much because it's like, I remember when I saw the trailer, it's like, is he doing like a 300, like, is he doing like a Troy thing? Like, that sounds so dead, but boy, were we wrong. You can make a film about a potato and it'll be amazing, bro.
Because he's proven that he can do a film on any, like, Oppenheimer, his last film was a non-fiction, like...
Yeah, it's like what's the name for it? Like a biopic.
But he managed to add his own...
Like a fiction element with like all the crazy CGI at the same...
And like, he's proven that he can do...
Should I just put my hands up and just say to go?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, I'm like, you know, I was always the best Nolan fan.
It's hard to find someone who's like on his level currently.
We said we don't want to talk too much about directors, but it's hard not to when he's changing the first full feature film completely shot in IMAX.
Like, that's just like
And 70 million
that's
IMAX,
like an
like proper
accolade,
IMAX.
isn't it? Like,
Accolade, and now films that do it, it's his thing.
yeah, like he started that. He's
Do you
like
know
the
like
trailblazer.
Sinners? Do you know Sinners? Like, think he helped them with the cameras. He's credited.
Well, he's credited.
Christopher
in
Nolan is credited in Sinners because he helped them with the IMAX cameras. That's how important this guy is.
What, to IMAX and
To
just...
IMAX and cameras and like film in general. Like, people need his help because he literally is film. Like, Christopher Nolan is film. He might as well own it. He's British though, like, double.
Not my uni. It's like a fake flex, so it's like...
It is a flex. It's like alumni, like, where we're going, where we're...
Yeah.
Like, it's like, he walked that path before you. Breakfast is free. He still doesn't know that meme.
Breakfast is free.
It's like a crazy old Nolan movie that says breakfast is free.
We're just talking about Nolan now, but like his
I know,
life
it's
is
hard not
crazy
to,
because, like,
it's hard not to.
he went to uni, he met his wife there, and both of them to this day are still like, she was credited as producer of this film. Like, to this day they
Power
both,
couple,
like,
innit?
yeah, like she knows exactly what his vision is, and like vice versa. Like they...
No, let's try and talk about the film more instead of Nolan because they were saying they need to make better projectors for him then. They need to make better like technology so he can run it. And also IMAX cameras themselves can only run for 3 minutes at a time. So that also automatically limits him. He can only do every scene like up to 3 minutes, I think.
He's like...
But you never notice. I mean, he doesn't need one takes over 3 minutes. What the hell's that?
He's not gonna go out his way to do like a 1917 thing where he doesn't...
Yeah.
He doesn't need to do that.
Because he doesn't need to. He's already perfect. Like they do that. I don't want to use the word gimmick because it's not a gimmick, but they do that to be like unique in a way that's the only film they've done that. But like Nolan's just perfect. He's conventional as well. Like he doesn't do crazy. Like when I'm watching the film, of course, there's great, perfect shots, but it's like it's nothing like apart from the one on the water, you know, with the sunset. That shot was so nice. They used it like a couple of times. Amazing shots, but it's not like something so like crazy. Like they talk about, you know, Project Hail Mary. I don't know if you've ever seen shots from that. We haven't seen the film. There's like shots in space with like loads of green nebulas and stuff. Like he doesn't need to go above and beyond to do that.
Yeah, I mean he kind of did that kind of
and
stuff.
He's done it
already.
And
there's no reason for it. Like in this film, it was like
Inception is so good. Inception is so good.
The thing with like Inception and stuff, that was like the visuals of that was like the appeal, right? Like the whole thing turning over. But here, like
he didn't need to because this is like as crazy as the Odyssey's idea and stuff is. Of course, they talk about Zeus and all this and some weird like Poseidon's son or whatever. But like this is in a way based in reality.
Yeah.
In a way, like his films are never so far gone that they're like crazy.
And like the effects, they seemed like they weren't. Some of them probably were CGI used, but like. I just think of that tree scene. You know how the trees were moving? That's all probably practical.
Banging on about the cinematography could take like forever because I love cinematography. Like, if you had to pick a favorite film form, of course narrative's over everything, but like cinematography's number one.
Like looks.
Like we love like cameras and stuff like that. So color palette, everyone lied. Oh, it's not colorful, bro. It's not about a guy eating a bunch of grapes on the table. That's why. It's not about a guy picking food from a bowl and being like, I love these strawberries. It's a dark story, and a lot of it's based in like on the water and on the. No, but he didn't walk into the forest and like grab some apples from the tree, like some bright red apples. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
I don't know what
That's what I said. When people talk online about like they've ruined the color palette, like in Troy, this, that, the other. Yeah, but Troy's like a 3 out of 10. Other guys, I haven't seen Troy, so I can't really give an opinion. That's like a joke.
I don't get what people want. Like,
they judge things before they know because it's a hive mind, like we talked about in the Supergirl video that defo came out. But like they talk about things in a hive mind.
Oranges was so like the oranges.
And I love the greys. Funnily enough, you know that's hated. You know, like when they stormed in the Trojan horse scene, and it was like greys and like he's walking through, but then there's like the oranges on the horizon. And then I loved how there was some scenes when like he's on the beach, the yellows. Oh man, and the greens even in the city. Oh, it was just perfect. You know, I loved like as well. You know, all the scenes in the diner. It was like the darks were so dark. Like, or maybe it's because we watched it in IMAX, like on a better projector. We watched it in Limax, yay!
Climax is fucking funny. Whoever came up with that, bro.
I know, it's stupid, bro. But like, it was so dark, it felt like the fire was flowing, like, because it was so, like, I don't know. And our cinema was really black. Did you notice that? I feel like the regular cinemas we go to, they don't get that dark. Bro, I could barely see you, when you're passing over the thing. Unless it was like a bright scene, I couldn't see you.
And we just about got... we came to the cinema right when the film started, so like everything was already pitch black.
Yeah, we didn't get to like marinate, sit there, think about like the trailers. We walk in.
As the IMAX logo's on the screen.
Yeah,
like,
IMAX. It says like, and as soon as like the second we sat down, the like first scene started playing. Like literally, I'm talking like, I didn't even have a chance to like check around where I'm sitting. Like I start sitting and then the scene starts playing. I'm like, oh my god, we're in, I guess.
It's like impeccable timing.
I love the scenes inside the palace because like, especially how it started, like when they're all sitting. It felt very Game of Thrones-esque. I've never seen Game of Thrones, but you know what I mean? And it's like, the fire. The way he made that scene feel so dark. The one in the cave where that big guy eats everyone.
Oh yeah, the
sun. Yeah. But it really felt dark. It really felt like they couldn't see where they're going. And there was so many scenes like that.
What people had issues? You mean?
Yeah.
With like Zendaya.
People had issues with something they haven't seen. Wow, shocker.
Everyone's talking about Elliot Page. Everyone's got their think pieces on Elliot Page, Zendaya.
You know what's funny? I'll say this before we go into that. You will never hear us two on this channel ever say, I think the movie's going to be bad. And I've never said it in my real life, and I don't think I've ever heard you say it. Nah, I don't think it's going to be very good. You don't know.
You can't get...
I can say I think something's going to be good, because I have high expectations, and I like the idea. But I'll never say I think something's going to be bad, because I haven't seen it yet. I'll only dispel that negative energy if I've already, like, have some backing.
Yeah.
Can't throw negativity in the world without having backing, otherwise you just sound like a baseless beg, bro. And that's what a lot of people are.
I don't know. I don't get people, man. Like, they see one thing they don't like, and then they
jump on it. You know why? Because Because it makes... Funny enough, we should be in this situation because we're like broke, like we're not made on YouTube or whatever. We're like nobodies still.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of nobodies or like film critics that nobody really knows about. They're not Nolan and they want to be Nolan, but they're so jealous that whatever they can do to bring him down to their level will make them feel better. So they'll say, no, you're right, Nolan ain't the perfect director because like people who like other people and they just want to bring him down to make him seem like, you know what I mean? So like the reason people nitpick is what you're saying, like before they know something, it's because the minute they can get something about like the Odyssey might not be a perfect movie, they watch the trailers and they'll like slow it down, see like this person's this actor, or instead of let him cook, which is like the always thing, just let him cook, and then you can judge it after. If it is shit, just go watch it and say after. But like, it's the thing of bring him down so you can either prop other people up or make yourself feel better about that he's not that good.
It's all cope.
Yeah, cope. It's cope. Like that's the perfect word. It's cope. Because what are people's problem? They don't actually have a problem, but they need to find something.
Yeah.
So they find something and it makes it like now he's no longer perfect 10 out of 10.
I thought the cast was great. Everyone was great. Like there was not a single person I was like, oh, his acting's kind of bad. Like, and Nolan, like he purposely chooses these people. Like,
funnily enough, I think actually, like it wasn't just the cast was fine because like people saying the cast is bad. That's like
a whole
good is here, bad is here, fine is here. The cast were fine. They were good. They were like perfect. They were perfect roles. Everyone was picked in their perfect place. Like Zendaya being Athena. Zendaya played Athena perfectly. I don't know what you want. She plays Athena better than she plays MJ.
Her MJ's average.
So and so on it. But like, has there been a good MJ? Maybe it's MJ's character. Or, you can't really blame the acting always, but like. Yeah.
But Zendaya,
sometimes it's the writing as well.
Zendaya's a good actress. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say she's not. Even Euphoria.
Let Nolan cook.
The first season, I unfortunately had to.
Oh.
But she carried that show.
Actually.
Yeah. She was like probably the only reason to watch it.
But yeah, I don't even think the casting was fine, or I'm surprised even people jumped onto that. Like, you know, like if you're doing good in life, this is just a general thing, and it does relate to the Nolan thing. If you're doing good in life and you make one sort of mistake, or you don't even have to be a mistake, but you show one sign of something someone can find as a vulnerability or weakness, if they hate you, they're gonna jump on it. We know why, but it's just it's a wrong way to look at humans. But unfortunately, it's true that like. They're just shitty and they want to find a way to pile drive on anyone to make themselves feel better. For them to just jump on it like, this might be his first miss. It's like, they get so excited. They're not saying, oh, I'm sad to see that the Odyssey might not be that good, even though you wouldn't know that either. But the people who are like that wouldn't really give their opinion. But the people who are jumping on it, they jumped on it purely to make themselves feel better.
Yeah, they want to see it fail. Kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't know why it gives them some sort of satisfaction about how bad their own life is or how broke they are and how they pale in comparison to Nolan's creativity. Like, I don't know if that's what it is.
In an ideal world, everyone would give it a fair shake.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, that's my term. Like, I would say, give something a fair shake. Nolan didn't make Superman, Man of Steel, but like he produced it. So let's just pretend he did. If he made that at the time, no one would have thought he could make a better Superman because no one could be Nolan. But I think the new Superman movie is better. Yeah. I think it is better. And so that's not to say like we're just following Nolan because
like he always makes the best films. We're blindly just saying, oh no, no one will ever do it better than Nolan. No, it is possible, but then someone show us that you can do it.
Yeah.
Because right now we're saying he's the best because no one has proven that they can do better. We're not just gonna say he's the best even though like whatever. Because if someone can top something he done, I'll say it straight out. Like I'll put my hands up. But you mean because you can have confirmation bias? Because that's what people do about directors, and that's something that pisses me off. They have confirmation bias for directors or actors or whatever. Like, no one can be better, and it's like, then try this. No, I won't try that, but nothing can be better. It's like my favorite anime ever, Sword Art Online, and I say, how many animes have you watched? One. Yeah, it's your favorite anime. Will you give anything a chance? Don't need to because it's not going to be as good as Sword Art Online. No, you're scared that something is going to be better, and you have to be honest in that perspective because objectively you can't really give it a reason. So then you're just not going to watch anything. You're just going to avoid it so you can stay in your confirmation bias bubble. Yeah. Sorry to like take the floor and rant about it.
No, it's a good point though. Like,
and Anne Hathaway was perfect. Robert Pattinson was great.
He was so good.
Tom Holland about not being able to play a kid role. I was thinking maybe he'll finally get out, and he did. He got out of that kid role.
He was probably like the standout for me, like because
Matt Damon you've seen.
Yeah, Matt Damon you've seen him do stuff. Anne Hathaway you've seen him do stuff like.
But Tom Holland
you've only seen him really as.
Yeah, like Uncharted and. Spider-Man,
Peter Parker,
yeah. It's like
so. This is like him kind of being.
It still is a coming of age. I'm gonna play Odysseus better than Matt Damon. Who? Let you know one. It's funny enough. He has like the same Good Will Hunting type background. He's like that guy. He's that guy, bro. I mean, his role in Oppenheimer is different as well, which shows he can kind of play.
Yeah, he's got range. Like
I don't know. The film was so perfect. I can't imagine it any other way.
I can't see DiCaprio. I can't see someone like Christian Bale do it. Like Matt Damon just kind of.
Christian Bale could have done it. I mean, like, look at The Machinist and stuff like that. Like, Christian
Bale's got range.
Like, I think Nolan picks his actors for the perfect things and at the perfect times. And
I think his look as well, Matt, like the beard look.
I mean, Christian Bale can look like that. If you're looking like, the Batman when he goes to like Ra's al Ghul's place.
Oh yeah.
But like, I just think he picked the perfect casting for the part, and he likes working with somebody like British directors always keep the same casting. And me and him made a joke on the way into the cinema. If any other director picked a bunch of famous actors, you'd say like you're just trying to bloat it up with famous actors. He doesn't pick them because they're famous actors. He picks them because they're genuinely good and they fit the role. But they just happen to be really famous actors because of his films.
Because they've all been in his films before.
Because like some things like we talk about like Obsession or something, like no one knew who like Indy Navarrete is now, but she's going to be famous. She's going to get a contract with X-Men or something. He doesn't need to build up small actors. He can. But he doesn't need to because he picks his perfect actor.
Yeah, I saw even when like the Travis Scott stuff got leaked like a while back. Like, it's not authentic. It's a fictional story, brother. Like,
isn't that so funny? I didn't know it was Travis Scott. How good is the film that I didn't know it was Travis? He told me. He goes, "Did you see Travis Scott?" I'm like, "Where?" Because I heard his song. I think his song played at the end of the credits. Yeah, but I was like, "Where's Travis Scott?" He goes, "He's the guy who hits the thing," and I'm like, "What are you talking about, bro?" Bro, that's how good the casting is. You forget that they like even things. Oh man, it was so good.
Recently, I'm more in touch with emotions. Blah blah blah. I cried.
It's fine. It's good actually.
There's moments.
Because it touches. That means it's touching your heart, and that's why you love the film. You love the film because it's like. It's a gateway into your soul almost. Like otherwise, why are you watching the film? Just to be a beggar.
But yeah, no, there was moments where like it got me. A little bit.
There was one bit emotional. I was sitting. Was it when I was sitting forward? By the way, because there was a moment where I was sitting forward and it was so emotional, and then I was thinking back. Ali might be actually getting upset at this.
You know what it was like when he first came back and you saw his wife.
Yeah.
That moment he just sees her like.
There was a really emotional part when they went back as well. That was more like than emotions. That was more like distraught. Like when. They re-showed like them pillaging the place, and it's like it really it's like damn. It was so grand. The scale of his films, and they're so grand.
You want to touch into like the story now, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, we've kind of faffed about a lot in the script right now. Like, what are we doing, bro?
No, I think they built up his return perfectly.
Same.
Like I think there was no better way to do it than that bow sequence.
Because it was the exact thing of the slow burn, and this film, in the first maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, I'm like. But it has time to cook. I'm thinking like this hasn't started as a 10.
How can it become a 10?
But how can it become a 10? But that's the problem. I don't have the foresight of Christopher Nolan that he's building something bigger that is now going to make this scene on rewatch look perfect. Yeah, exactly. But like you don't see it because we're just stupid. Like we're not like filmmakers.
And one thing I just love about Nolan, I think
because they throw you into the deep end as well. Like what's going on? Like in the first like half an hour, I'm like what's going on? But then because it's slow burn narrative, I say slow burn. It has 3 hours to cook, and by half an hour to an hour, you're completely invested. And it's the way they do the time. I really like how they done the time. Like we're talking about narrative. There's just like a base bone thing. They do like the past mixed with the present, mixed with the future. It's like. Oh man.
That's the thing. Like I think Nolan, like even though he does different things in his films, the one thing that kind of ties them together, that's like his like signature thing where he like cut back to a scene repeatedly. Like I don't know if you.
Yeah, because
like,
it keeps hitting home each time you see it. Like the first time it may not hit home, but the second time it but like the time you see it, each time it's more and more important and it's more and more placed in the narrative.
And then it actually happens. It's like in Inception when you kept seeing his wife. You know, like he kept.
Yeah. But like you're getting like, I think it was a perfect example of that. Athena. You keep seeing versions of Athena, but you don't like know the full story.
Yeah,
like that Athena was that like because they say the beggar can come to you. One of the gods can come to you as a beggar, and then she was one of the girls in the. Oh my god, bro! Wasn't that a drop bomb? You know the amount of times. Ask him how many times did I look at you and say, "This is so good."
Oh, yeah, so many fucking
And
times.
apart from one guy said, "Woo!" Like you know,
someone
someone
clapping in the back.
I don't know, bro. Stop ruining it, man. Like you don't even be corny, and they're not even doing it at the end of the film. They're doing like random points. Like shut up, bro. Like lock in.
They're good moments, but like they kind of ruined it.
I know. Like why are you making noise, bro? I think it was the guys behind us, and because I looked at them, they stopped doing it.
Oh, really?
Like some of them were like laughing super loud at jokes that weren't funny. There was one joke near the start. Everyone in the whole thing
like he done like little thing with the blade or something. That was actually it was funny, but like,
it was like that crazy. But everyone laughed at it because it's like a I got ya. But yeah, what you said, I don't know why I've never thought about like each time you see Athena and then when they drop it at the end, especially like the Troy invasion.
He knows like that runtime he can work with.
Not a single point did this feel like a 3-hour film. Like
Yeah.
I really need to sit down. Like it was just amazing. Even though the narrative goes from past to present and this place to that place and this boat to then, not a single point you're lost in the narrative.
And
you
I
know
think-
where you are at all times.
Like I think that feeling of you feel a bit lost when by the end everything makes sense.
And it's
falls
on
into
rewatch
place,
now.
like,
You now the part that made you feel like you're lost. Now you understand it
Yeah.
because it's like that's the exposition. That's how so they set you into the world, going into the film, from the start of the narrative of the film. But like the narrative's already been playing. That's the whole point of it. You're put into the middle of the narrative at the start, so you're meant to feel somewhat overwhelmed until everything gets explained and presented to you. But yeah, that's like a thing on general films, but I just feel like he does it well.
There's some really disturbing moments. Like I think that one scene where he's on the island and he speaks to Elliot Page's character and like all the people. You see the amount of people that were like collateral to his like.
Because that's the whole thing.
It's like it's leadership. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's like it's something he has to take as a leader. Like you know, they're talking about the whirlpool. It was the same thing. Like we're all gonna die then. He's like, should have went to the whirlpool. It's like, all right, him as a leader, and he's like the guy's strongest leader. How is he gonna sacrifice all his men when you can get him save some, but it's still you still bear the brunt of the blood? Which is why at the end, what does he do? He wants to kill all of them. Mm-hmm. He wants to kill the suitors because this is what he came back for. This is his mission. The blood is on his hands.
Yeah.
And that's the way it was.
It's a bit like the.
And there's so many hot. You know what's funny about Nolan? Yeah, he can do so many scenes that are normal, and he can do scenes that are horror, but it never feels like shock horror.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
never feels like he's forcing shock horror ever. It feels like it was perfectly placed when it was meant to. It doesn't seem like he's just done that to get the shock of you. It does seem like that's the world that it is.
Yeah, exactly. A bit like the trolley problem. Kind of like that, but like as a leader, like he had to make certain choices, like.
And they're bad, but he didn't have a choice.
Like
in those manners.
there's I think 2 moments. One with the Cyclops where he had to leave the bodies behind.
Yeah.
Like that he could.
That was like a
literally
continuous theme in it about like burying the dead.
Yeah, even towards the end, like in that palace when he revealed.
It's like
himself
Zeus's
to-
law thing in it because like that cave and they just set up camp like they're just not a guest, they're like just taking over because isn't that the whole thing? You guys pillaged everyone. Who says that in the film? Oh, the woman who turns them all into pigs, which is
right, yeah.
one of the craziest scenes in the film. But she's a witch and she's seen as evil, but she's right because like you guys just wrecked everyone and now you want me a slot to feel sorry for you. Trojan horse, that they had a deal with them. They said that they had a fair deal with them, like a trade deal. But then they still went in and killed everyone to take
when
over
they
completely.
slip out, yeah. And then even then, in that moment, he is realizing like what he's done. Like
It's
that's
just too late, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's the brunt of a leader. You're gonna make we're all human. You're gonna make decisions that are wrong, and you're gonna make decisions that are hard, and they're the things you have to live with as a person.
and then ultimately in the end, like when he's on that boat and his entire team ends up dying. Like that's dark, man.
And he bears the brunt of them. But what the whole thing is that you're not meant to bear the brunt of their actions. Like if they go and mess around and like pillage villages, you're not meant to bear the brunt of that because you're not the one who did it. But he's like, but I ordered them to do it and they're my men, so like it's also my fault. I shared in it. And that's why she turns them into pigs because they're all gluttonous. There's so much themes, I swear to God, man. And we were mentioning Spirited Away in the film.
Because it was
First thing I thought was
Spirited Away like esque thing, like, and it was Oh, they actually showed the transformation. It was.
I was looking away, bro.
It was like
I sunk,
queasy, man.
I sunk in my seat, and you know when like it was like vomiting out the food. I was like, okay, I don't want to puke because like I might see him puke and stuff.
And I think the IMAX was like, yeah, that was the immersion.
He was vomiting in my face, and he was like, there was a guy behind me vomiting probably, bro. Like because the audio's so like
The
spatial.
immersion was the immersion, bro.
Bro, I went like this, you know, like in the film. I'll go, oh, like how many times you always do? I always do that too, but I'll go like this, and I'm like, nah, I can't see. And there's probably a guy looking at me like,
Oh, the food looked so grim as well.
nasty. It was like some octopus or something.
It's like
or some
squid.
squid. It's like it goes forever, like you know, Hubba Bubba. It just goes forever, bro.
Oh no. That was a good. Like it was a disturbing scene, but like I liked like the whole interaction with that lady. Like
Same. It really spoke thematically, man. Because usually we have some films where like they're good, but they didn't have themes. This had themes. This had everything. It had everything. This is how you make a film, man.
the Cyclops, I just feel bad for the Cyclops.
And those had good colours as well. That scene had good colours. Like,
the pig scene.
yeah, like if they wanted vibrant colours, that had vibrant colours, like the grass and
The
everything.
grassy, like, and then even like the like animals, it was like the tigers and all that, like they were like, it really stood out.
The only problems I'd say I had with the narrative, but this might be a thing of him having to cut down the film, was things, also maybe he didn't want to go into them because he didn't feel like over-explaining. But like, you know, like when they saw the giants, for example,
Yeah.
is that just meant to be like just another thing, like how they see Poseidon's son?
Yeah.
Is that meant to be just like another horror that's out there?
Another thing, yeah. I think
What
if he did
because they're on the
expand
they're on the trailer, so I thought they would be a lot more important to the narrative. But
I think if he did expand on them, like he probably cut it because he didn't feel it served the story. As like you already kind of get the story without.
because like what
all
even
that
happens
padding.
on that island? They go there, they get butchered, and they run off.
Yeah.
Nothing really happens apart from that.
It seems to be like that's what continuously happened. They go to one place, they lose some of the men.
But sometimes
go to
that's
another place.
important because you know like the Poseidon one. That one's important because Poseidon is the god of the sea.
Yeah.
So then that haunts them for the rest of
Yeah,
the
because
movie.
they've purposefully upset
Yeah.
him.
And then Zeus, they've already broke his law because his law is like treat people as you want to be
Yeah,
treated.
that Cyclops stuff was like I get it because it's like a beast and it's like oh blah blah blah, but like what they did was objectively wrong.
Yeah. They can't just walk into someone's house and just take over. It's just not
Yeah.
how it is. And I think Matt Damon's character, and you don't feel it until he does, but like it's so crazy how the film takes a turn because you don't see him as pillagers, you just see him as just normal Roman warriors until towards the end where now you realize that look what they've been doing the entire film.
Yeah.
There was a couple of things like the kid screaming for no reason, like who was the kid, and there was a couple of things like that in the film where they didn't explain too much about it, but I feel like that's like maybe a different story because Homer's The Odyssey is based on like the Greek myth, but there's loads of books like that
Yeah.
from that era that like are different, like in 20. So maybe there's like a lore drop that isn't that like these are the giants, you know, like frost giants, like that idea. Like these are the giants from like a Loki or whatever. Because Zeus and Loki is like the same thing, like it's in the same world.
If you watch it in
You didn't sit forward at all, man. You already sit forward because there was a seat in front of us and so it was blocking a tiny bit of the screen. So like if you sit forward, it was like a full.
really they made that much of a difference.
It was like just the bottom of the screen.
Oh
It was
right.
like peripherals. That was in your peripherals, anyways. I mean, he designs the films that you're going to see it without the.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what 70mm IMAX would be like, man.
Well, like the authentic.
Because
Yeah.
that's bigger by another 25% or something on the top and bottom. Because it becomes a square. Because right now we went in 16:9, like so that level.
Like your standard like
yeah.
desktop size.
And a regular film is like that strip,
that
wide
thin
strip,
strip,
yeah.
yeah.
So then it goes even taller. So like it'd be like crazy.
Obviously now, because it is a new thing, it is a novel thing that he's done, like the whole film in IMAX. I can't imagine him like watching back something like Tenet and it's like cutting between them. Like that seems so silly now.
I know,
like,
I agree.
in retrospect.
Yeah, I know, because like, how has that never been a thing? Because our first ever time in IMAX is the only time IMAX should have been watched. Because I get it, you can watch like Project Hail Mary in IMAX, but like the fact that it just switches between, it's like, the hell. Maybe it's not that abrupt. Maybe because have you watched IMAX?
I think I watched that film like not like on my phone.
On your phone, but like
yeah.
IMAX version, so
Yeah.
like it fills the screen.
So like you have some scenes that have the black bars and then
Was it noticeable?
yeah. If
Maybe
you watch
it's
it
just
like
on
that,
your
but
phone.
maybe if you watch it in cinema, it probably
Maybe
isn't
it's
like
different.
That.
I mean, we never watched it, but I can't imagine like just switching back and forth. But like it wouldn't switch back and forth. It'd be like a big scene only every now and then.
Yeah.
It wouldn't just like go from that to that. It'd probably like a dark transition. Like they're not that stupid, are they?
I don't know. I think especially noticed it when I was editing my video because I had to use clips from the movies and like Tenet especially. I'm shitting on Tenet, but like the Oppenheimer had the same thing where they would do.
I know. I watched that in normal cinema, so.
But I think films before that he didn't really play with IMAX like that. Not really.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Inception's mostly the same.
How could you go back now? Like he'll never go back, and
Yeah.
I feel like as a general film might go forward with that now.
Yeah. Like a lot more films are gonna probably try and do that if they can afford it, because it's
Crazy,
expensive.
crazy expensive.
Like he didn't like just work. This is not his second film. Like he's had a catalog to get to this
Like
point.
25 films that all banged in box office, bro. The way he was talking about earlier about how they built him coming home, I love how the other character. I'm sad that we didn't see more of him, but I think that's the point. He's just like a nameless general, not nameless like leader. He was like he said Odysseus was his best general, and that was he like the leader of the entire Roman Empire? And Odysseus is the leader of that city in Greece.
I think so.
Because he's like his best general, and he helped him with the Trojan part. But like that's when they overtook Troy. But like he's not the leader of Troy, Odysseus. He was the leader of that small little
Ithaca.
Greece. Yeah. So like each of his generals must like be a leader of a different place. And so that main guy, his like leader, he had so much aura. Yeah. He was so sick, and the way like he told him, don't go to them as yourself. And the way they built that up, and then he now goes to the place and he doesn't tell anyone, and everyone finds out in different ways. You notice that every character found out in a different way. Best thing is you don't know when his wife finds out. That's the best thing about the film. It's at some point there, but I feel like she knew.
Her expression changes.
I feel like she knew because she starts crying. She starts crying, so she knew. And then obviously once he does the bow, she 100% knows. I think she felt sorry for him when he was doing the bow, and like he can't do it anymore. But then like she also, I don't know. It was so good, man. The way they built it up, like they're kind of like espionaging around, but like they're not fully in. Like, who's this random guy, beggar, who like can kill everyone? But like the way they, and then it's like, you're Odysseus. It's like, oh my god, bro.
The guy, oh my god,
he just gets
that
popped.
was so satisfying because he was
so annoying.
And
the way he killed Pattinson as well.
Mm.
The way he killed Pattinson, like he killed both, and they both got. They were both
so like. They played their roles well, obviously, but like their characters were
sick, man. Such a sick character though. He's like the evil, but he's so good.
And he was like trying to double cross the queen as well.
Yeah. With like her servant or whatever. Like, what are you doing, bro? Oh, because they were trying to do the same callback as what Thingy done, didn't it? So like, you know, the original leader, the guy above Odysseus, he told him don't come to him as yourself because of the exact same reason, because he goes back home and his wife killed him. One thing that confused me also, like I thought his wife was the same person
because she had
as
the
John
twin.
Berthol's wife. But are they twins?
She had the twin, yeah.
So them two are sisters, not John Berthol and the actual leader. I thought the leader, that was his brother, because she kept saying your brother. I thought that was his brother, like the actual leader.
I think it could be a case that they were brothers and they were sisters.
Oh yeah, you're right. It could have been brother married brother and sister married sister.
Because that's not uncommon.
Yeah. That scene when he's talking to the dead as well, man.
It was a powerful scene, but I think it was even more powerful when they were sailing off, and you just see how many people there is.
I know, because the scale. Because at the start I felt like, you know, a couple mans like Elliot Page, but the king didn't blame him. He had so much aura, and then he passes his aura to Matt Damon. Matt Damon's aura and Odysseus, man. Oh, man,
his
the way
aura
he comes back.
His aura with like
he has that cloak.
Yeah.
Anakin cloak on.
You could kind of see his face, not really. I think that's what it was. I think that's what.
By the way, did he die at the end? I didn't really understand that.
I think he.
Because it looked like he was dying, but then like he's also on the ship with his wife, with like the bandage on his neck, and that's not seen with.
I think he said something like, "I'm not dying just yet." Like he was like, it's like a fake aura form.
Was it?
Yeah,
I didn't know if he died or not, and it didn't really change the film for me because
I think it would be too.
Because he leaves his son to rule the place, and because this is a new land now. How was Odysseus going to like rule a land that was different from like he's come home and wrote his wrongs, and now it's time for a new.
Because he was gone. I think she said 20 years, which is why Tom Holland doesn't recognize him, because he was a baby.
It was 7 years on that island, and then for the remaining 13 years they're going to an islands.
Yeah. So he was gone a while.
Makes sense why they're like starved to death, because like over time they obviously pillaged enough and they didn't get any more food.
But I think it would have been way too dark if she's gone this many years without seeing him and he just dies right there.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I didn't know if he died at the end, but it just for me it doesn't change the film.
Yeah.
Because like that means like it does feel like okay, he finally got home, but then he just died. It does feel like okay, that's like the ending because he killed all of them. He came here to do a mission in it. But it also, even if he didn't die and he goes off with his wife, I'm not bothered by that either. Like, I don't know what actually happened. Maybe he was just like dying and he was telling her like a story, and he's like fine because he didn't get like killed like that. Like Tom Holland got stabbed and he's like.
I think he was just more exhausted because.
Yeah. Like, then how is he with his wife? I thought like maybe that's like in her head or like that's like a thing of like you know how he keeps seeing like the Athena. But I don't know. I don't think he died. Maybe I just have no media literacy, but I think he was fine.
I think that did actually happen, but he just sailed off with that.
Because I saw a comment before the video. I saw it yesterday and I was like, oh my god, did they spoil it? But then I thought, that's not really a spoiler. I said, R.I.P. Odysseus. You would have loved Letterboxd or something. You know, like those annoying
yeah, like
reviews.
people that try to do like the funny jokes to get the top comment on.
But I didn't know if they meant like RIP because like he would have died by now anyways because like
Yeah.
it was like a billion years ago
Yeah.
or like
I think people. I think that's
died
just
in
like a
the
funny format as well. Well,
Yeah.
funny, but they do the RIP thing.
it's all funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his aura was like when he came back and he just wasn't telling anyone. Like, his aura was insane, bro.
Unanimous, too high, bro. I was just hoping. I don't know about you. I was sitting there hoping he didn't just say I'm Odysseus or something.
Yeah, he didn't drop it like some goofy way.
I was hoping it turns out to be like a moment where it just builds up and you don't see don't see it coming, but it doesn't like feel out of place, and it didn't like the way he told the story, and then Thingy finds out the girl when she's rubbing his feet.
Yeah.
It's like so good.
I even like.
That's the strongest part of the movie. You know when he went back, when he finally came home, because it all ties to that last arc. That last segment, I even said to him, that last segment was the strongest, and I kept just saying, this is so good. Like the minute he was like, the hype of him coming back, it felt like the end of a show. Like it felt so cataclysmic and crazy.
What were your thoughts on that? I think her actress name's like Charlize Theron.
I don't know if she was human,
You think she was like kind of like?
because she's living on this beach all alone. There's no one else there. I don't know if she was human. Even if she's not real, she might be some sort of angel, some sort of thing.
Because she kept feeding him like lotus flowers.
Yeah,
He wasn't
exactly,
like
exactly. And she somehow kept him alive for that long. I think it's more of a story of how when he's ready to face his past, and like he said, you kept me there. But then her whole thing was she loved him, but also he also didn't want to leave. He was fine living a life for a while because he realized that it's hard to face the music.
Yeah.
I think that was perfectly done as well because like she doesn't need to be an important thing. She's his anchor. She's his anchor to discover his truth and go back to what he's.
And it wasn't like something where like she's so attached to him she keeps like
she like
lets
keeps
go
him
when he
there.
wants to, like,
She keeps him there, or she's like jealous of his wife or anything. Like she lets him learn when he wants to. She helps him learn. Actress Lupita, like people were complaining about that as well. Like that she's not like, you know, the whole thing. You're gonna crash out with me as well. She's not like accurate, bro. Like what are you talking about?
Like,
Like,
this is
people
not
are so
our Helen.
racist.
This
for
is
no
not
reason.
our Helen.
Yeah, like what you're so racist for no reason. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like how does the colour make a difference at all? This is made in the modern day era. She can act. What's your problem?
Exactly.
Her skin colour is not even a factor or an important. Can't make a movie about African American slavery with us two in it because neither of us are African. But like with us as the main characters. But like this doesn't have the race has no bearing to the actual like plot. So what are you talking about?
It's like it's entirely fictional. Like
Exactly.
some roles that need it, but like
But
this
Inception didn't need White Leonardo DiCaprio. It didn't need him. It was good.
was like, it could have been like Denzel Washington.
Yeah, it
would've been
wouldn't
the
have been a
same thing,
problem. Exactly. I think a big trap a lot of people get into, especially with the race war, and that's what people are saying online. They seem to think that a film with other race actors, apart from white, needs to be about their race, and that's so stupid. Like, they're just normal human. Like, why are you behaving racist for no reason? Bro?
Yeah.
We should be stern on that, like that. You people talking about casting, also talking about how this person isn't meant to be black. Like, what is it?
Because I don't see it wasn't like anyone was complaining about.
These people aren't even real, anyways. Yeah, exactly. No,
It wasn't Anne Hathaway. It was.
I
like,
don't even understand. Like, it's a film, bro.
Or even Travis Scott. The Travis Scott wasn't that. Oh, he's a rapper in the film. Who cares about that? It's because he's black.
Oh, should I give a perfect example, yeah? I don't even know if this is comic accurate, but it doesn't matter to me. James Gunn's making a new Green Lantern show. He's doing everything, by the way.
Yeah.
He's really doing everything. He's making the Green Lantern show, and in that, the Green Lantern is the guy who played Mufasa in The Lion King,
Oh, right.
the new one.
Oh right.
And he's obviously not the same. He's not Hal, don't think, who's the other Green Lantern, which is the one in the Superman.
Oh, how like the character.
Blonde hair, and everyone's like, if he did play him, they probably would have gone, no, like, whatever. But like, I don't care even if he wasn't black. Like, it doesn't really make a difference to me. Okay, I understand comic accuracy. That's a whole different topic. But like, Odysseus isn't real, by the way. Like, I don't know if you guys realize that. Okay, it's not comic accurate. It's not accurate to the time. To what time, bro? This didn't happen. I don't know to peel the curtain off your head. None of this happened.
Matt Damon is a white American.
Yeah, like he lives in 2026, bro. Like, what are you talking about? None of this actually happened, bro. What's your problem? I feel like a lot of this time we get sucked into the views, and I think we always talk about like people being chronic online, and we've only really started looking at comments and what people think about things because we have a channel now, but we need to go back to just casting our mind out and just judging it for what it is, because it is easy for us to start dampening things and our discussions because we get sucked into the debates.
The discourse, it's bait.
But we have a
all
film.
of it is bait.
Yeah, we have a film channel, so you understand we have to address how a normal person would have seen it, how someone more critically acclaimed would have seen it, but like, it's also a thing of it also affects how we see the film in a way because we're always seeing it like that. And before we had a film channel, I don't know the IMDb's of my favorite show, for example. I don't know the Rotten Tomatoes of anything else, but I knew of the Odyssey because we now have a channel. So I need to say to the viewers as well, don't get sucked into these things. Just try and ignore most of it. Turn off your phone. Yeah. Don't get sucked into the echo chamber or what people say because it's your life and it's your enjoyment at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And you judge things for ways. We can all act like we're not swayed by other people, but we're humans and we get swayed by other people.
Yeah.
We just like being part of agreed majority that it's just a normal human thing.
If you
Or
see-
you're the
yeah.
opposite and you like being the black sheep because it makes you look so special.
Yeah. Like, if you see a bunch of people hating on the film, like, oh, this is a bad casting choice.
It's
and
easy
you see
to
so many
mentally get
people
affected.
agreeing with it. You're like, oh yeah.
Maybe they're
they
right,
have a
because why
point,
would
yeah.
everyone be lying? But like, if you don't have your phone and you shut off your phone, then this is a problem. And we would get probably healthier discussions, not talking about what people said.
I just want to go back on IMAX because that pig scene, obviously I think if you watched it in a normal cinema, it would still be immersive, but because
It's because
so,
also
like,
we were sitting quite close as well, and IMAX is tall, and so it fills your complete peripheral vision. But if you sit in a regular cinema and you sit close, you have to look up. We don't have to look up because the screen's so big and grand, and it has the peripherals that we can sit back with a comfortable seat and still get that experience. But with the wide strip, I mean, it looks like a film, but like it's not always gonna feel grand. And for me, it felt like I was in the screen. And that was a good thing. 'Cause I don't know about you, but I'm that type of guy. I love sitting inside my screen. People look at you and stuff, like in the film, like if you're laughing at something, or of course don't be obnoxious, but like I'm saying if like you're like sitting forward, or I'm going to him like, oh, that's sick. People look at you like, ugh. Like you guys don't love films, right?
like it's like a natural reaction to
It's
something
cinema.
that,
If you're gonna come to the cinema, watch it properly, bro. Like don't be a peg about it. Like
if a film is trying to get that emotion out of you, like, and we feel it, and we.
it's like if someone looked at you for crying in a film and it's like, what's wrong with you? Like I'm watching the film,
It's
and
like-
especially in the cinema. Like, why are you here then? Because I'm here to experience this experience. This is real. Like I love this shit. Why are you here if it's just like we have a word in our language called "eve"? Like why are you here just for that, bro? Why are you here just to like take the mick? You're here because you love films, and if you don't, it's fine to not be a fanatic about it like us, but like. Don't behave like look at people because of the way they enjoy it. Like if someone's playing a game, like this is so sick, you're like get over it. Like what's wrong with you?
Like,
What's wrong with you?
fun.
They hate fun in it. Like that's like a whole.
It's not like
joke.
that one that's like Squidward. He's like it's seeing through the vent, and it's like SpongeBob. He's like that.
I was like, oh, but like other people are like, it's fine. Everyone can enjoy their film in their own way. Maybe they're processing it in their mind, but like, I know for a fact people were judging me and blah blah blah. That's the most people I've ever seen stay back in a cinema ever. As also, we walked out cinema, and for the first time we went like to a proper cinema, so we saw like everyone waiting outside. It felt like, you know, in the film usually we've been to like a lot of films that there's not that many people there. Like Supergirl, there's barely anyone there.
Yeah.
But this was a massive cinema, and there was so many people. Like I'm seeing the light flash, and I'm seeing all these rows of seats, and I'm sitting next to someone I completely don't know, but we can enjoy films together. That's such a special feeling, isn't it? Because I don't know this person right next to me, even though they probably judge me and hate me. But like, we're enjoying film. We don't even know each other. Like me and you, we know each other. We watch something, but like we're almost like a family here. We're all here to appreciate greatness together.
One thing we didn't touch on was music actually.
Oh yeah, what the
music
hell?
was so fucking.
So good. I
Yeah, I
forgot
mean-
the soundtrack now.
It was a Hans Zimmer. Who was
Yeah,
it?
it was some next geezer. Oh,
Ludwig something.
it didn't feel like it was trying to be Oppenheimer or anything or Inception. It just had its own exact feel. Like
I like the proper like tribal ones where like they're building up to
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I also really like the like.
like you're talking about the in that case like the horns ones, like
Yeah,
with the
the
horn
horn
and like the
ooh,
tribal, yeah.
that's so
But like
good,
there's
bro.
also like regular orchestra ones. And
What an experience, man.
what an
Oh,
experience!
oh man.
That's all we're like gonna end probably like as we're wrapping up the video now. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't get much B-roll footage from actually being in the film, like going towards the cinema, like for a vlog or anything, or like walking in and like, you know, like walking into a seat and like the whole day. I'm kind of annoyed I didn't get that, but like I remember it and it was real to me, and like it's just so sick, such a good day, like genuinely such a good day and such a good film to like top that off. I didn't want to pull my phone out and ruin the moment just trying to get a quick picture. Because a lot of people, you know what they do, I don't know if you know this, people like, I know people who do this, they film something in the cinema, so like they'll wait for like the title screen at the start and then they'll pull out the phone, or like they'll have their phone ready and then they'll, but like you're not watching it then, you're just waiting for like a thing to look back on your phone.
Yeah.
It's fine, you can have pictures and you can have videos, like we're literally making a video right now, we're gonna remember this forever, but like feelings are more important. Like I remember what it looked like, I remember being there and living it, even though it was literally today, but I remember it being real.
You know that bit before the logo of the film where it's like what it tells you the rating or whatever. Everyone posts that.
Yeah, on like Snapchat.
That's like your.
You know, I
story.
don't know about you, I've never posted that.
I've never done that either. I don't get the point of that.
I don't,
like I've seen
people
this
used to take like,
film.
I don't mind the, like, you know, like photo dumps who take like pictures of like they like go with their friend like, oh, keeping a ticket for like, I'm kind of sad we didn't get any physical tickets. We have the video to remember, but we have the memories in our head, but like I'm kind of sad we didn't get like a mental mention.
Felt too perfect.
Felt special, man. It really, like that's one thing Nolan can do for you, like he can make you feel special going to his film. I don't know, he'll probably never ever see this video, but if he did, hopefully he knows that like he's changing the world.
Yeah.
Like he's really, like, films are an integral part of our society, even if people don't care too much about them anymore. Even though we are on our way back, people are going to the cinemas more and stuff, but it's such an integral part of how we view society, how we view each other, dynamics. I'm glad I didn't die before experiencing that, should I say.
Even like the day prior, like I was just excited.
Oh my God.
It
You know,
was-
I was nervous this morning. I've never been nervous to watch a film, you know, ever. I was telling my mom I'm nervous. She goes, why are you just going to watch a film? I said, no, you don't understand. I don't want to sound like one of those people. But like, it really, it felt special. It really felt like, damn. Well, when we go to watch Spider-Man, it's not going to have that feeling.
Yeah.
It's not going to have the feeling like days up to it, like a school trip. It's like, oh my God, we're getting there. This felt like, oh my God, I wait for this forever. Like a child again. You felt like a child. That's what it felt like. I felt like I was a kid in the cinema again. Or a kid sitting in front of the TV, like just absolutely enthralled at it. And I guess not everyone might have had the experience, but that's why I grew in love with films in the first place.
It does make you wonder, like, where is he gonna go now? Like, is he gonna go for another? A bit of a rogue choice in it doing Odyssey.
I know, because no one's done that. Troy was ages ago, and also it's not the same scope level of film. It doesn't have the same like. One thing I also thought going into that completely shattered my expectations. I thought it's gonna be like. This is why I wasn't that interested. It's gonna be like. You haven't seen Battle of the Five Armies, Hobbit, but like it felt like it's gonna be just like a bunch of wars and like loads of people like just slashing each other. And I thought that's gonna be like boring because like, okay, action.
I did think that, to be fair. Like, what if it did go into that? And I was like,
That's because like Troy feels. I haven't not seen Troy either, but I did feel like what if it loses the human feeling of it and it just like pure action of like battle, like what's the word, like trench warfare almost. Like that's why I'm not really the biggest fan of war movies apart from things like Saving Private Ryan, because that's a human and it's real. But there's also that mixed in. I don't like just like a 97-minute naval warfare though, and I had a fear that it was going to be like, that's what I view Dunkirk as. I've not seen it though, but I view Dunkirk as just them shipping, like going on the ship and just like continually problems happen.
it's not like the least it's not inaccurate. Like there's some accuracies to that. Like obviously it's a bit more nuanced.
Yeah, of course, and the same with war movies. But I didn't want it to go into that like the big scale Diablo type war, like 100 people just fighting forever. Like I get that scene can be fun every now and then, but like as a whole film, I was scared that it was going to do this. That's why I wasn't too interested. But it was nothing like that. So as you said, what can he do now?
Yeah, because he's
done sci-fi.
He's done.
You know, he hasn't done comedy.
You think he would?
He hasn't done horror either. He has some horror
I think
elements.
he said like a thing about horror recently. I think he was talking about obsession. I think
Something like that, yeah, about like how it's really good for films. That's what I love about him. He's not a hater.
Yeah, he's so
Never
open
hate.
to everything.
Yeah, he's like me. I'm like, what did I say in my other video? I'm your average Christopher Nolan.
Or a clip of him just talking about Elliot Page, like when they last worked with Elliot Page, and like he's just like a nice guy.
He's a chill guy,
He's
man.
a nice guy,
He's
bro.
a chill guy that everyone likes. No one ever says he's bad. No one ever says he's bossy. Nothing. Movies are very human.
Yeah,
Very human.
that's the thing about them. But like, you seen The Prestige?
No. But I know what it
I
is.
feel like Inception and Prestige had like a similar like vibe, as in like it was like head fucky one, like, and like. But I feel like a lot of films of that era looked and felt like that. I don't know if, because now everything's more grand. I don't know if he could do a film like not Inception, more The Prestige. I don't know if he could do like a Prestige now and it would be received as well.
But then surface level, like, do you want him to like go back to, because with the scale getting smaller, maybe it gets more surface level, unless he does like a family drama. But then like you can't end the film thinking that's a 10 out of 10 because like it can only do so much at a level of intensity. It might not have a problem with it because the level of intensity of good isn't that high. Like it isn't that like crazy. It really
General
does.
consensus would probably be like, oh, he's downgraded if he did a film like The Prestige now. But like
I
if,
agree, yeah.
if you enjoyed it more.
I mean, people hate on anything now, so like, what are they gonna hate on that?
Yeah,
Though? They're gonna be
exactly,
like, he lost all his touch, he's lost his money, even though best performing film like ever already.
But then there's also that thing of like he needed to make films on a smaller scale, like The Prestige, something like this to set in the modern world, like that, because he's done like Oppenheimer was set how many years ago? This is set way back in the days. Tenet was like, you say it's a sci-fi, more like
Sci-fi, Interstellar.
that kind of futuristic.
Yeah,
Like, I want to see him
futuristic,
like, just do a film that's just like set
a
in the
normal
real
film,
world.
I mean, like a
see-
modern
and see
family film.
Yeah, like what he can do. Because Inception was like kind of set in modern.
Yeah.
Like, he had technology that kind of advanced with the dream stuff, but like it was still like that.
But can he do a 10 out of 10 film? Can he make a perfect film that's not
That's not
always going crazy?
Yeah.
Like, can he make a film that's so normal but it's still a 10?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's like Good Will Hunting to me is a 10, and I know that's definitely personal preference. But you know, if you rewatch Good Will Hunting and you see how all the scenes tie together, like on rewatch, it just gets better and better and better because like the way that film is crafted, it's a perfect film for me, but it's not grand. So you can do a perfect film that's not grand.
Yeah.
A lot of people find Shawshank Redemption a 10, and that's not grand. But that's like the old era. It's because we've
Yeah.
moved as a
It's like-
technology.
it's a whole
so maybe it
different
won't
era,
like do
yeah.
well in the cinema or something. But I
even-
know he could do it.
Because even the look of like, I'll keep going back to Inception because like Inception to me is a very colourful film.
Intricate, like all the buildings and like all the things of the way they crafted. Look at Justice League, Snyder Cut specifically. It's very like he changed the color tones for it to be very dull, but not dull in a way that looks nasty. It's very like it has like a It's like a mood. It's very moody. It's very dark and moody, just like the Batman is very dark, but that doesn't mean it's not colourful. Like no one would say the Batman is colourful. The Matt Reeves Batman is not colourful, but it's moody, but the colour is done right. So like it doesn't need to be colourful to be good. I think if this film was super colourful and vibrant, it would have been a bit stupid. Because like it doesn't make sense for the fact that he's on a boat, but like there's nice like green luscious plants, like that makes it look nice.
Or the blue with like proper like nice like
Mr. Blue
turquoisey,
Sky,
like, yeah.
like Mr. Blue Sky, like please tell us why. Like what are you talking about, bro? Like they're all dying right now. I hope he makes like at least like 25 more films.
I mean, I said off camera, I think he's gonna have Chalamet at some point be a star.
He's gonna call that, and then when his film gets announced in a year's time, we're gonna be like, damn. But like, it feels like it is the right passage because these are the biggest actors now. And like, obviously, Pattinson was in Twilight, but like his level of career has, since 2022, especially this year, has just rocketed, man. Him, Zendaya, Tom Holland, and Timothée Chalamet. They are like the biggest actors
right now,
because of the young ones. They're replacing like Matt Damon's perfect, but like.
He's kind of
He's
old school
moving.
now.
He's gone. He's done his thing. He's moving. And Leonardo DiCaprio the same. Like it'll be an amazing movie every now and then, but like Leonardo DiCaprio way less. Like Matt Damon's still in like Nolan's movies.
Probably like, like Robert Downey Jr. He's like this Doomsday's probably going to be one of his last.
Because you've had like your eras, and you can go in other films after, but like this is their era to be young. Like Tom Cruise's era. Like no one talks about Tom Cruise anymore, or Sylvester Stallone, but they had the era where they were in everything. Like Tom Cruise was literally in everything at some point, but he's had that era. He doesn't need it anymore, and now we have a new Tom Cruise and a new this. So like, yeah, he probably will get Chalamet at some point. Chalamet's a really great actor.
Marty Supreme, one thing that did prove was like he is good.
And he's especially in Dune 3.
Dune 3, he's gonna if he cooks in Dune 3, he's gonna be like one of the best actors ever. You ever seen Insomnia? Robin Williams, Al Pacino, Hilary Swank. Like that had a stacked cast as well for the early film he did.
Like that he doesn't get the cast to save the films either.
Yeah.
Like he never promotes the films like this is Matt Damon's Odyssey.
This is Matt. Yeah,
bro, I barely knew that Matt Damon played Odysseus. I don't know if you knew. I didn't know that Matt Damon played Odysseus. And I didn't know that Tom Holland was going to be Odysseus' son. I didn't know any of this. Like you heard about this Zendaya thing because people complained about it, but like I didn't know Matt Damon was going to play Odysseus because he didn't use him to promote the film. He doesn't use actors to promote the film because he doesn't need them.
I feel like Insomnia is the film you'd like. I mean, it's very tame compared to what he does now, but like it's quite.
I can still go watch back things. Or like I'm not like I'm not like dopamine. What's it called? Like fried. That I think like everything has to be crazy. We know the film of the year. It was Odyssey.
It's the Odyssey.
Sorry, guys.
Dune 3 probably get close, you know. Unless they completely fumble it.
Maybe. As I said, I can't give my opinion because I haven't seen it and I haven't seen Dune 1 and 2. I think Dune 3, I have not seen any of the three, but I think Dune 3 will be the best out of the three. But I don't know if it'll be as good as this, but I obviously have to give it a chance. Yeah, so we will probably come on the channel and watch. We'll probably rewatch Dune 1 and 2. Obviously, I haven't seen it, so it'll be a first watch.
To me, Dune 2 was like damn near perfect. Like
actually, Dune 2 was that good.
Dune 2 was my favorite film of 2024. Yeah. Because now I feel
we've got in now, innit? Like I feel like we done film, but like I feel like I lost a lot of it and it's coming back now because now we're like when you like talk about it and you get more and more into it, you just learn more and more, and you pay attention to more and more. So like
just appreciate it more.
Because like I feel like if I made film videos back in the days, they would have been good, but like the level of discussions we have now, like we didn't even talk about the themes in the film. There's a theme of grief, the theme of home, the theme of morality, love, like
it was like authentic love.
Authentic love. Greed, like any theme you can name, like any human condition theme there was in, and it proper goes deep into them about like the condition of humans and why we are the way we are, even though it's about Odysseus and literally this crazy Greek scale, but like it uses very human themes. What do you give Interstellar 10?
Interstellar's 10 for me, yeah. Interstellar and Memento are 10s for me. I think Odyssey, I've put it at 9 for now.
It's like marination and stuff like. I gave Inception a 10 the first day I watched it though, not gonna lie. You put Oppenheimer over Inception?
I don't know if I agree with that.
I don't know.
I don't really know if I agree with that.
You have a hot take. Prestige is the one where he's like, how do you feel? He's like, I didn't feel anything, sir. I didn't know Nolan made that.
Exactly, because back in the day, no one actually gave a shit.
Exactly. Because we've gone backwards. Like, Longalini is back.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
There's so many films. Like films, they're not gonna die anytime soon. We're here to stay.
All I know is the year is stacked and we're here to stay, and so is films. I mean, we kind of actually got through a lot of films now. I mean, we've got. Now the Odyssey's finally come. Oh my God, time is flying, man. We're talking about Odyssey's coming out this year in July, late July. Bro, we're almost in August. The year is going. The year is gone. Like we're talking about. Now we have such a good year of films ahead. What good year? 2 years gone. We're going through it. I mean,
done.
you've been to cinema so many times this year. We've basically been in the cinema the entire year.
You know, I looked back at our Marty video and my hair's so short. Like, it's been,
I know, and it's
been
grown,
time.
it's grown,
It's
innit?
been time since we've done this. This is something I don't want to give up on. So,
Same,
like, I
same.
just enjoy doing
Nah, I enjoy doing this too much, man. Like, what would be the point cutting channel ever? Even if we didn't get views for it forever, this is fun to do. They are big scale films as well. A Spider-Man film, another Avengers film, and a Dune film.
Project Hail Mary, but we didn't watch that.
Yeah, we missed that. Yeah, this has been a great year, man.
I probably will do
There was
like,
Michael as well, biopic,
Michael.
which really banged.
Backrooms we didn't watch, but we probably
done
watched
really
that
well,
some
yeah.
point. I think we talked about literally everything Nolan inside and out. We covered his whole life, bro.
Even his uni.
To be honest, I don't even think he used the uni for his.
He has a brain of his own.
Yeah, the uni was just like a little.
Yeah,
tick
uni
box
is for
him.
like weird losers.
So we cut out the last 20 minutes because we were just goofing around. We
That's
talked
what's good about these videos, isn't it? Like, it's like a conversation rather than like the fact that I keep looking at the viewfinder instead of the camera. Like,
we talked about everything.
yeah, it's like we're just having a conversation and you're here for the ride. It's not like meant to feel like a super, you know, like you feel disconnected from the view. Like some of these people online, this is why we're better than them. They make like movie reviews. It's like they make movie reviews, but they don't have real connection to you. And it's like for us, it's like us having a conversation. You're part of it. Like we're all just like one big happy family. Comment the video.
Yo, I kind of look like you've not seen The Boys, you know? You know?
Not the boys, man.
Billy Butcher.
Billy Butcher.
Yeah. Oh man.
No, you know, bro.
Boys is so shit, bro.
That's so funny.
Oh, bro, it's no ball, but the ball is just ass.
World Cup, like us losing in the semi-finals. I lose shit, bro. Off my time. And the hell? That was Marty Supreme mid-film.
What the fuck? Yo, never let me cook, bro. We just finished watching Insomnia. And it was the best.
I love from what whole shirt you pulled out. Like, this mic, bro. But yeah, the whole saying what's good about these videos, like we just yap for a while and we have to obviously cut a bunch of it out, but it's meant to be like good conversation. Like we're not just like those soulless people who have no connection to their viewers, but also don't feel like they really care about things. Like this is our life and yeah, you're part of it, whether you like it or not, but like ready or not. Here I come.
All we have to say
Oh
about...
my god, look at the aura. This is the lights on me.
Bro, that's not aura.
By the way, you'll never guess how long we've been recording. 1 hour 40 minutes.
Yo, wait.
Look at that video.
That's half the movie.
You ever seen Dante? He like reviewed one of Kendrick Lamar's songs and the song's like a couple of minutes long and his reaction's like an hour and a half.
The Odyssey, not this Odyssey, the film
I'm
Odyssey.
not Odyssey anymore, but I'm Rhythmicwind.
Wind, Naruto.
Cultivate anger for you, I realize. Anyone like the Longalini thing? Yeah, I know it's quite blurred out because we've got the best
Oh,
camera
he said
ever.
that in the video that definitely came out. It's gonna be like completely, like the timeline's gonna be completely messed up because you say, look at the new thing.
Who cares, bro? Thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end, that's crazy because like
I
we
don't know,
yapped.
why would you?
We yapped a
We
lot.
yapped about so much shit, bro.
Yeah, but like, let us know like what you agree with, what you disagree with. Not much to disagree with. Just shut up.
Yo, stop, man.
Yeah, let us know in the comments what other films you want us to watch. Maybe it can't really be Nolan together because he's already seen them, unless like it's my first time reacting because I haven't seen that much of his films. But let us know if there's other things you want us to watch, but not also like what you agree on, what you disagree on, like where your thoughts are with film generally. Like just start a discussion. This channel is nothing without you, which is why the channel is nothing right now. Because we enjoy making it, but like it's nothing without the people, and that's what film is made to do, bring people together. So we do have our own channels as well, though.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do, bro. I do. This guy doesn't, bro, but I do.
I've been working on my video since August.
Well, guys, also a random part. This may spoil my video because this is going to come up from my own video, but I got fired. I don't work at that job anymore, so I'm locked in.
No, if you don't mind like the rambling and all this other like
Not that we're really going to
tangents.
Not that we're really going to change the style because we enjoy this. This is our style. We're not going to make our style like someone else's because like just go watch their video then. Like we're different. We're like your average Christopher Nolan.
Things aren't so Longalini.
I got fired. He still works, so the videos are still gonna not be that fast, but we can find ways around it. Therefore, we'll actually earn money from YouTube.
Oh man. YouTube is something we both absolutely want to do, and then this joint channel is not something we want to neglect.
I'm so
either.
glad that we had this idea, you know, because it's like it just amalgamates everything we enjoy about YouTube into a joint channel.
Yeah. and it just motivates you to work on both. You know what I mean? Like if you don't feel like doing that one, like
Because this one has like a more laid back style and
Yeah.
it's a bit different. See you next time. Goodbye.
that's fine.
Oof. Oh, small arms though, man.